Shelby American, it was a band of Southern California hot rodders, dominated American road racing, ended up going to Europe and beating Ferrari in their own backyard. 1965 GT350s are unlike any other year of Shelby Mustang, and there's very few cars ever produced in the history of the automobile where the design was perfect from the day it was made.
My name's Karen Lank, and I'm the niece of Alice and Don Dunford. They had a very adventurous life. He was a race car driver, and they owned a business, a car dealership. He fixed them up and sold them, and my Aunt Alice always said that the Shelby was her car. And she told me that she had a really special car. They didn't make a lot of them, and it was in the barn along with a couple other cars. And turned out there was about 12 of them out there. Selling the cars is not easy, especially the Shelby. It's been comforting to me that it's going to somebody that is just in love with that car.
Vernon Estes Classics. We buy and sell very high-end, mostly Shelby-related products. So this one all started with a phone call from Karen, just at random. And she said she had this car that she had inherited and that she wanted to figure out something to do with it. And that's the kind of phone call that kind of makes the hair stand up on your arms.
He's a kind person.
Yeah, I mean, I think that she just kind of got a feeling from me that I was really passionate about these cars, and that it wasn't just a business for me, and that this is my entire livelihood. This is what I love to do. It's my passion.
I think she's in the right hands.
65 is the rarest year. That has 35,000 miles, original miles. They tend to be very high mileage cars, and 35,000 is very low for one of those. It's very unusual to find a car that is completely off the radar and still in that sort of kind of exquisite unrestored condition. Going forward, it's going to be really important to preserve that car. Every little detail about it, from the paint to the interior to the bungee cord in the trunk. I mean, everything needs to be pretty much not touched from here on out. Because they didn't have concessions for comfort, they didn't make that many of them, so they had a hard time selling them. 65 is the rarest year, and by and large, the most desirable year for collectors. If you have a car like this to sell, the important thing is to deal with people that have kind of a high ethical makeup. The business of buying and selling collector cars is one where there's a lot of characters that leave a lot to be desired, and there's a lot of potential pitfalls in selling them. You know, you want to make sure you deal with people that are trustworthy and ethical in the way that they do business.